Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's NGX midday trading update. It is raining cats and dogs, literally cats and dogs, buckets and whatever figurative expressions, heavily raining where I am at the moment. So I am at the top of my voice. I hope that this audio or the video doesn't get at too loud a decibel for you. If that is the case, you may have to tune things down. But it is raining cats and dogs. I had thought to wait till when the rain would subside, but apparently this rain is showing no signs of subsiding. So the show must go on. Let's see what's happening in the markets today. I will start with the index. The index measures the average performance of stocks, and the index is up, essentially flat, because if you have a 0.03 percent gain, that's flat. Now let's look at the top traders and losers. On the gaining side of things, a few small cap stocks. Morrison, the pharma firm, up 9.94%. Square up 9.86%. Square as a conglomerate. NCR up 9.21%. CNIF, I'm sure that's a fund of some sort, up 9%, while Honeywell Flower rounds up the top five gainers with an 8.61% gain. On the losing side of things, I would say you have firms you usually see, they might drop during intraday trading, but end up closing flat because you need a minimum block order of 100,000 shares to move a stock. And for these stocks, many of these stocks, that hardly happens. Better Glass down 10%. Total Energy is down 10%. Triple G, there's a podcast episode on Triple G, down 10%. Transpower and Geregu, both in the power generating space, are both down 10%. Now, in terms of volume, GTCO trading in heavy volumes today. What do I have? So far, 24.9 million GTCO shares have traded. Champs rights issue has been extended. Champs trading at 13.8 million shares so far. NSL Tech from the lottery segment, third position with 11 million shares traded so far. Consolidated Hallmark, 10 million shares traded. That's a fairly large volume. And Regency Alliance Insurance, the volume seems to have tapered down. And the stock seems to be slightly soft. We'll get back to that in a minute. But it's number 5 in terms of most actively traded stocks by volume, with 9.9 million shares traded. Moving to value. Value is the worth of shares traded. GTCO takes the first spot, 2.3 billion naira worth of shares traded. MTN Nigeria, a distant second, with 694 million naira worth of shares traded so far. Zenith Bank, third, with 623 million worth of shares traded so far. Guinness Nigeria, it's been a while we saw Guinness Nigeria on this side of the chart, with 400 million naira worth of shares traded so far. While UBA with 229 million worth of shares traded so far. Now let's look at some individual names. We'll start with the premium side of things. MTN Nigeria, let's see what it's doing. Let's see the bid offer spread. 414.5 bid, 415 offered. You have more bids than offers. What's the spread? The spread is about, this is less than 1 naira, I think, or just under 1 naira. Now let's look at WAPCO. What do we have in terms of bid offer spread? 125.05 bid, 126 offered. So the spread is just less than a bit under 1 naira. Lafarge WAPCO is a cement player. Now let's look at Zenith Bank. What do we have? 67.9 naira bids, 67.95 offer, spread of less than 0.05, I believe, rather thin spread. You have more offers than bids. So let's look at the rest of the stock market. What do we have? Anything out of the ordinary? Let's check. What do we check? Let's see Dangote Sugar. It's in the red, but let's see what. Oh, it's sweet green. 60.25 bid, 61.2 offered. That's a spread of just under 1 naira. Spread is the difference between your bid price and your offer price. Alex in the red, Enamewe in the red, fits in the red. Let's see what GTCO is doing since it's been trading heavy volumes today. 94.7 bid, 95 offered. That is a 30 kobo spread. That's rather tiny. You have more offers than bids. So let's check UAC and let's see what UAC is doing. Before that, let's branch to Nigerian Breweries. 70 naira bid, 17 naira and 15 kobo offered, 1.8 million shares bid, 4.6 million shares offered. Not much to wink at there. But okay, let's see the NGX group. Stock has retraced in the last couple of weeks. We've seen a few sub 60 bids. Interesting. 59.30 bid, 60.05 offer. That's a spread of just what's that? I think 1 naira and some fraction or so. Yeah, just under that. Let's see UAC, or let's look at Okomo. Flat at 1020, but the bid offer spread. I mean, you have 38k bid, 270k offered. Spread you have is this is just under 10 naira. Yeah, so not too bad. Those who want to buy probably are positioning and the likes. Let's see what fellow oil palm player Presco is doing. 1360 bid, 1398.9 offer. That's a spread of about 38 naira and some fraction. So let's look at UAC. Traded large volumes yesterday. Let's see what we have. Okay, the bids seem to be quite strong. 1.6 million bid, 724k 1,000 shares offered. Traded so far 1.3 million, 68.25 bid, 70.55 offer. That's the spread of I think 1 naira and 50 kobo or so. That's pretty much what we have. All right, so that's pretty much about it. See, that's some large access bank trades. That's what, 2.3. Let's go check the stats. Let's see if it pops up on the stats. Not yet. Volume wise, it's still GT leading with 29.2 million shares, while GTCO is also leading by value, 2.7 billion worth of shares traded. So that's pretty much about it. I see you at 8 p.m. West African time with the daily market summary. In between, keep an eye on things. If there's anything breaking, probably would have the Green Ticker team tweet it. Have yourselves a wonderful rest of the day. See you after the market has closed.